Dear students, in this video I am going to explain the solution of linear programming problem by using graphical method. Here is the question. Using the graphical method to solve the following linear programming problem, maximize z equal to 4x plus y, subjected to the constraints x plus y less than or equal to 50, 3x plus y less than or equal to 90, and x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. What we are given here, this is called objective function. These two equations are called constraints. All these are constraints. Okay, first constraint and second constraint, and these are the non-negativity constraints. Okay, like this. Now, you forget about the maximum z equal to max z equal to. We are going to forget now. Just write it down at here. Max z equal to 4x plus y. Okay, this is the maximum z you are given. Now, first we have to make sure these are the constraints. You have to give the labels first. At first, whatever the inequalities are there in the constraint, here is the inequality is there. This inequality we are going to remove now, and we are going to make it balance. Okay, first equation. Let me take the first equation. Here, let me make a line here so that okay, that side area I am going to use for the graph, and this area I am going to use for calculations. Okay, now the first equation. Let us take the first equation. X plus y equal to 50. The first equation is this is. Now, in this is the equation number 1. What we have to do is, in this, first you have to substitute x equal to 0, then y equal to 50, right? And if y equal to 0, then x equal to 50. For this equation, you got one coordinate point, which is two coordinate points, which are 0, 50 and 50, 0. These are the two coordinate points you got. Okay, from the each and every constraints you are going to do like this only. Okay, now what we are going to do is, now second equation we are going to pick up the second equation, which is the second constraint is 3x plus y equal to 90. Now similar procedure, if x equal to 0, then y equal to 90. Very similarly, if y equal to 0, then x equal to 3x equal to 90 and x equal to 30. Here is the values. Here you get the two coordinates now here. First coordinate you got, that is 0, 90. Another coordinate you are going to get it, and 30, 0 you are going to get it, right? Like this, you are getting the coordinate points for the constraints. This is the non-negativity constraints. Okay, now we have to take it. This is x greater than 0 and y greater than 0. Okay, above the x-axis and above the y-axis we have to take it. Now let us draw the graph. Okay, now in this first in order to apply the graphical method, first we make a x-axis and y-axis here. So I'm making x-axis and y-axis. This is I'm making the y-axis. Right. This is y-axis. Let me take to x-axis also. This is x-axis. We'll give the label to them. Now, see, listen here. In this coordinate points, what you got, all the x-axis, can you observe, this is 0 here, 50, 0 and 30. Maximum value is 50. Now, on the x-axis, you have to label the maximum value 50. That is the reason you have to take the values up to 50. Okay. Now, on the y-axis, this is 50, 0, 90. That means you require the 90 maximum values on the y-axis. That is the reason now we are labeling that numbers on the x-axis and the y-axis. So listen, this is on the x-axis I am going to up to going for 10. This is 50, 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 and 50. These are the values you require. Here on the y-axis you need to go for the up to 90, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. Like this, you have to give the labels. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. Right? First, let us take the equation number 1 line here. The equation 1 line, I'm going to be drawn by this pink, this color. Let me take the color. Now, the first one is, see, the first coordinate point is 50, 0, 50. Here you can, 0, 50 means 0. On the y-axis, x value is 0 and it is 50. Okay, 0, 50 is the, I located this point. Now, this is 50, 0. Along the x-axis, y values will be zeros. Now, this is the 50, 0. Oh. We have to join these 2 points now. Okay. See, from here. Okay. Right, okay. I joined these 2 points now. Now, next, this is the equation number 1 line. Line 1. Let me give the label number 1. This is equation 1 line. Okay, equation 1 line. The next one is what we are going to do is the next value is 0, 90. That means along the y-axis, x value is 0. Here is the 90 value. This is the location. 0, 90 is the point. And 30, 0. Next one is 30, 0. This is 30, 0. Now let me take the another color here. Let me take it this blue color. Now let us join these 2 points now. 0, 90 and 30, 0. I'm going to add in. This is. Wait a minute. Right. Right. This is your equation number 2. This is equation number 2. Now what we done is here, we equate the equations here and we draw the lines, line of these equations. Okay, this is the first equation line, this is the second equation line. Now come to the this inequality symbols. The equation 1 is representing the less than or equal to symbol. Okay, less than or equal to symbol means, let me take all the color. Under the equation 1 line, whatever the area is going to be shaded, that is going to be your region. Okay, that region you have to select. If less than or equal to symbol is there, under the line you have to shade the region like this. Okay, let me fill this for your sake. Now this is the area, this area and this area. This total area is belongs to the equation 1 line, which is representing less than or equal to. This shaded region is representing the less than or equal to symbol of the line. Right, okay. Now, very similarly, the second equation is also representing the less than or equal to symbol. The second equation is also representing the less than or equal to symbol. Very similarly, you are going to shaded the region under the line of the second line, under the line of the second equation. Okay, this is the second line equation. Now, under this, we are going to shade the region. Okay, see this area and this area. This is the total area it is covered by the second line. But here we can observe that the both areas are intersecting. This area only intersecting. Right, okay. Let me take the intersection area with the other color. This is the other color I am going to take it. This is the intersection of these two areas. Right, okay. Now, for this intersection area is called, this pink area is called feasible region. Okay, feasible region. That means, what is the meaning of the feasible region here? In this region, whatever the values you are going to pick up, okay, any value you are going to pick up in this region, for that values, for the coordinate values x comma y, your constraints are going to be satisfied. Okay, your constraints are going to be satisfied in this region. Okay, now this region is called feasible region. This feasible region is bounded by the certain lines. Okay, now this is the y-axis is bounded and x-axis is the another bound. The equation 2 line is bound to till here, and the equation 1 line is bound for this area. Okay, this area is bounded by the 4 lines. Okay, equation 1, equation 2 and y-axis and x-axis. Right, okay. Now, this the bounded feasible region we identify here. Okay, the in which region all the coordinate points satisfying the constraints, that region is called feasible region. Please remember this. Okay. Now, here we have to label the things. Here, this is the O I am giving, 0 value is here, and now I am going to give the point A. All the bounded region I am going to select it. O A, this is the B, and this is C. This region is bounded by the O, A, B, C vertices. Right, okay. Now, where it is intersecting, this B point we require. B point we require how to calculate that intersecting value. This is, see, it is very simple. Let me write down here. Okay. Now, see, x plus y equal to 50. I am finding the intersecting point here. How to find out it? 3x plus y equal to 90. Right. Now, when I do the minus of these two equations, I get minus 2x equal to minus 40. No, 2y, sorry. That is x equal to 20 I am getting. If x equal to 20 in this equation, then y equal to 30. That means the B point, the point B, the point B is, what is the point B? 20 comma 30. It is intersecting at 20 comma 30. Now, when you solve these two equations, then you will get the intersecting point. These two lines are intersecting at this point. Okay. Now, let us give the labels now. This is, now we are giving, first one is, I am taking the value, I am taking the origin point which is O. The coordinate point is 0, 0 here. 0, 0. Then A is the point here. 30, 0. Here is the coordinate point 30, 0. Now again B is the region which is 20, 30. 20, 30. Right. C is the region which is 0, 50. 0, 50. Now let me calculate the z value. Now come to the objective function. Now z equal to, for this value, what is your z? 4x plus y. This is x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, which is z value will become 0. Now here it is again z value at the point A, which is equal to 4 into 30 plus 0, that is 4 3s are 12, and that means 120. I am getting 120 here, the value. Okay, next z value. Z value is 4 to 80, 80 plus 30, 110 I am getting here, 110. 80 plus 30 is 110. Okay, now here is x equal to 0 and y equal to, this is z equal to 50 I am getting. Okay. In this, which one is the maximum value we have to look for? Since we are doing for the maximization problem, that is the reason we are looking for the maximum value out of this. Okay, which one is maximum? 0, 120, 110 and 50. This is the maximum value. Then the solution is, the A is the solution. A is 30, 0. That means for your LP problem, solution is x equal to 30 and y equal to 10 is the solution of the LP problem. Maximum z equal to, which is 120. This is the end of the problem. Okay.